Hello YouTube, Beat, you're back another kicking, I just realized that's a pun. Action figure review. Today's review is over the super imaginative Chogokin Masked Rider Kick Hopper and Masked Rider Punch Hopper. Yeah, these characters are from Kamen Rider Kabuto, which is one of my favorite Kamen Rider shows. And I got these guys on the cheap. I actually spent a gift card on them that I got for Valentine's Day, so they were kind of free. But they were under $30 for this 2-pack, which is really, really good because SIC, or SIC as I like to call them, these are some sick figures, are actually pretty expensive most of the time. The next set I'm going to get is probably a Kamen Rider Dino set. But for now, I just got Kick and Punch Hopper, who I thought were neat in that show. The whole show was actually pretty good. Oh, this tripod's broken, so it's going to be wobbly. Sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, you know, there's their names right there. Their SIC number. Tamashii Nations, just like Figure Arts and Monster Arts and etc. Bandai. And there's pictures of them right there. Their names and everything. Kick Hopper, Punch Hopper. Oh, stop that. And then, you know, a window with those guys. Got kind of that part up there. This part up here. This package was really beat up when I got it, but I really didn't mind, honestly. I was going to open them anyways. Sides, blah blah blah, kind of boring on the sides. And then on the backs where all the interesting stuff is. That's going to stop soon. I'm going to fix this as soon as I'm done showing you the box. But yeah, you know, punching, kicking, all kinds of effect parts and everything. Really dope box. But yeah, let's get these guys out of packaging. And here they are out of package, Kick and Punch Hopper, 2 former Bs. And these are actually really cool figures. These Chogokin figures are actually a lot different from most of this line because they are actually pretty faithful to the original designs of the suits in the show. I actually think they look better than the suits in the show. That's why I got this pack. It was cheaper than getting both the figure arts separately, and the designs are way cooler. They don't scale well with figure arts, but I do have some figures that they do scale well with, and I can't wait to show you guys that. But yeah, these guys are really cool looking. They have way more detail on them than the actual suits. Lots of the figures in this line are like totally different designs almost. The Kamen Rider O's figures, oh my gosh, if they weren't so expensive I would love them. And the Wizard figures too. The Kamen Rider Wizard, he's got like dragon stuff and he's amazing. I really want the Kabuto to go with these guys, but he's pretty pricey. So, you know, I'm just gonna get the cheap ones is all. And then stick to like figure arts and the cheaper series like Forms Module Change and Lap and etc. But these guys are really cool. Both these figures are almost the same, except one's got his thing on the arm, Punch Hopper, and one on the leg. Let me open this up real quick. They come folded up like that, but you can just pop them. You know, they articulate fully out. Each of them does like that. But that's kind of how they sit in the show, and then they go like like they're cocking or something. I haven't watched the show in, oh man, it has to have at least been 2 years? Dang, it's been a while since I saw this show. And I still really enjoy it and want to buy figures from it, so that should tell you something about it. But these are very, very cool figures. Yeah, the detail is all the same. Paint's totally different. They're painted up different. And they look, you know, much better than they do in the show. In the show, they don't have the compound eyes like these guys do. You see, they got those compound eyes that always look really good on Kamen Riders, but they're just like a solid color in the show, if I remember correctly. They're not compound, which is really too bad, because they look really good compound. You see all this design, got lots of the gold and stuff on this guy, lots of the green on this guy. They just look wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful looking figures. I very much enjoy having these in my collection. I've been messing around with them for like the past week or so. Really, really cool. So, you know, that's that. And they got lots of great stuff on here. Lots of this on them is metal. Like, this is all metal and stuff, which is one of, you know, if it says Chogokin, it's probably got metal on it. Or in it. Like die-cast joints and stuff. The bottom of the feet there. But yeah, these are some really nice looking figures. I really like their designs and everything. So now I'm going to show you articulation. I'm just going to show it to you on one of them because it's the same on both guys. You just got lots of movement in the head and neck area, all up here. The shoulder pads go up so they don't hinder the arms. You can bring the arms as far up as you really need. And then you get the like shoulder covers, and you can just move him pretty much as you can move any figure art or anything. You know, pretty good movement on these guys. Lots of just great joints. There's some rubber here that's detailed stuff that kind of gets in the way of some joint movement, but you can kind of work your way around it like I just did right there. You see that? That's cool. And then you got an ankle pivot, up and down, etc. Toe joint. Just lots of great movement on these guys. Very, very cool figures. Very worth the cash. I mean, I didn't even pay 30 bucks for this 2-pack. And like most of the single ones I see are like $70 and up. And this was a 2-pack. Granted, they're both the same sculpt almost, but still, really cool deal. But, yeah, now let's talk about accessories. Now, first up are interchangeable hands. I'm not going to show you every interchangeable hand on the figure. They got like open hands, holding hands, fist hands, stuff like that, you know? Just some nice little selections hand-wise for both of them. You also get a little extra Zector that you can swap out. I believe what you do is put it on Punch Hopper and then give Punch Hopper both the fighting effects. Punch Hopper's special effect is this like energy hand right here, which is pretty cool. If yours is anything like mine, you're going to have to use a hairdryer to get it on because mine is a real tight fit. But as you can see, it's just like a hand sculpted in with this energy on it. I maybe would have liked the energy to be longer, but I think it works. Kick Hopper's effect, however, is actually much easier to get on. His is a foot, obviously, because he's Kick Hopper, and you lose the articulation in the foot on the effect piece. There's no articulation. And you just pop his other foot out, and then you just plug this one right in. It's real simple. Same kind of lightning effect detail thing that's on Punch Hopper's hand. Pretty neat. This set also comes with 2 bowls of ramen, a brown bowl and a green bowl. Well, the ramen's different colors, so you know it's for Punch Hopper and Kick Hopper, and the bowls are different colors as well. You got a red bowl and a blue bowl. Pretty cool. And you also get this pair of chopsticks to go with the ramen. Now we're going to move into some size comparisons. Here are our sick riders with some other Kamen Rider lines that I have. And, they obviously don't scale well. Here on the left, we have the Wizard Action Police Flame Style Wizard, and on the right, the SH Figure Arts Rocket States Kamen Rider Foreign. So they're not going to scale well with the cheaper, kind of like Kids Toy Bandai line or the Adult Collectible Figure Arts line. Now, here are our riders with some American figures that they scale perfectly with. It is the Bandai America Armored Power Ranger series. Yeah, they're these 7-inch Power Ranger figures. They come with all these accessories and stuff. They're really bulky. You see they got those crazy big muscles, but they're the same height and stuff as these SIC figures. SIC figures! You know, the S.I.C. Chigoken line. But I think they look good together. Yeah, you know, I think if you collect these Power Rangers and you want to start collecting some Kamen Riders to go with them, this line is perfect. The detail is way better on these guys and stuff, but you have Super Sentai Power Ranger stuff that scales with your Kamen Rider Masked Rider stuff. So, I mean, you can't complain that much. I think these figures are cool together. So what are my final thoughts on the Super Imaginative Chigoken, Masked Rider, Kamen Rider, Kick Hopper, and Punch Hopper 2-pack? I really like this 2-pack. They're my first SIC figures, so I didn't have, you know, other riders to compare them to. Sorry about that. But they're the same sculpt, so they go well with each other. And I think they're really cool. They got cool accessories and stuff. I feel like they maybe could add a bit more because lots of these figures have like a lot of accessories. But at the same time, it's a 2-pack, so I wasn't expecting as many accessories. Anyways, I think the bowls of ramen are a great touch. As you can see, Kick Hopper is loving his, and Punch Hopper is a little bit jelly. Don't worry, Punch Hopper, you got one too. It's coming your way. But, yeah, that's it, you guys. If you want to check these guys out, I got them for real cheap on Amazon. You know, there's lots of great figures on Amazon. That's where I get, like, a lot of stuff. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you all once again. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, other channels, etc. And I'll see you all later.